Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to take advantage of your fasting lifestyle while you're traveling, maybe going on vacation, or even just taking a holiday. Now, a lot of women come to me expressing their fear or stress or anxiety around stepping away from their everyday life into vacation mode or travel mode, and how they're really afraid of what's going to happen to them while they're on vacation, probably more specifically weight gain and just not feeling well. And what we have to remember is we often do this to ourselves, right? It's the choices we make when we're not structured that can lead us down a path that we will later regret. So if you are in a season of vacationing or maybe even just a season of travel, in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I travel fast and how I recommend a lot of people travel fast to use fasting to your advantage so that when you come back from your trip, you haven't lost any time and you have no regrets. So welcome to today's video. My name is Dy Ann. I am the creator of the online course and community, the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman. We also have a course called the Mindset Approach, which just basically helps you shift your mindsets into a direction that will help you create the life you love. And we're launching a new course called Life Beyond the Fast. This class is for women who have been fasting for quite a few years and are really looking for a way to make some changes in their fasting lifestyle to accommodate our ever-changing lives. All the information about how you can connect with us in a course or in community can be found in the description box below. So vacation or travel or taking a holiday should be a time we look forward to. We earn that time. We often have to save for that time, whether it's just being able to take off of work or save financially or monetarily so that we can enjoy ourselves outside of our everyday life. So why is it that so many people feel anxiety and stress around going on vacation? And like I said in the intro, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that our mindset is that when we go on vacation, we exit our life. And if you create a life you love and a lifestyle that you love, that lifestyle should come with you everywhere you go. And vacation shouldn't be treated as a time of self-destruction and a time that we will later regret when we get back home. So the way that I like to incorporate the lifestyle that I've created that I love and the intermittent fasting lifestyle into travel or vacation or holiday is I simulate what I do at home. Now, if we think about our travel days or our travel time, we really don't have a lot to do. It's a lot of idle time. If you're traveling by train, if you're traveling by plane, if you're traveling by car, we're usually pretty idle once we get to our transportation, right? And so we don't really need to expend a lot of energy. Therefore, we don't need to consume a lot of energy. So I like to take the approach or the mindset of don't bring it, don't buy it, don't accept it. So I don't bring snacks with me to eat while I'm bored. So if you're sitting on a plane and you're bored, or if you're sitting in a car and you're bored, or you're sitting on a train and you're bored, or you're sitting on a plane or a ship and you're bored, food is not meant to be entertainment. Food is meant to be nourishment. So bring a book, bring a needlepoint kit, bring something that you can do to occupy your mind space that doesn't require consuming energy because we just don't need it. So we don't bring food with us. The second thing is we don't buy it. So you don't need to go to the little snack store in the airport. You don't need to stop and have a meal at a restaurant in an airport. You don't need any of that. You can literally fill up a water bottle at the airport. You could buy a water bottle. You can get yourself a coffee. That's all you need to get through your travel day to your destination. So we don't bring it, we don't buy it, with the exception of water or coffee. And the third thing is we don't accept it. So there's no such thing as free cookies on a flight or a free snack on a flight. You're going to pay the price somewhere, right? And so if you're consuming cheap, usually preservative filled cookies and snacks that are offered to you on the airplane, again, it's unnecessary calories and energy that you're taking in that you're not going to necessarily utilize. And so it's just going to sit on your body. And again, those are probably snacks you wouldn't even eat at home. So why are you eating them on the airplane or on the train or whatever mode of transportation you're taking? Simply because it's free. It's never free. You're always going to pay a price. So we just look at the flight attendant and we just say, no, thank you, and let them serve the snacks to the other people on the airplane. And you just drink your water. Maybe ask for a sparkling water. Oftentimes I have found that, there's some sort of sparkling water or something that you can have. So if you want a sparkling water, have a sparkling water. We don't need any of those free snacks while we're on an airplane. You don't even need to have the free meal. Again, it's probably not a meal that you would ever consume anywhere else. So why is it that you're making the exception simply because it's free and you're on an airplane? So we don't bring it, we don't buy it, we don't accept it. Then when you reach your destination, I like to stay fasted until I have my first planned meal wherever it is that I am traveling to. So you get a nice long fast on the front end of your travel day. Now, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I like to fast the night before I leave, fast all the way through my travel day. And then, like I said, I like to break my fast when I get to my first planned meal event at my destination. Then I fast whenever I have an opportunity at my destination. And we have to consider why it is we're on vacation or why it is we're traveling. So if we're traveling for, let's say, business, do you have an opportunity to fast in the morning, maybe have coffee, and then partake in whatever business lunch or business dinner you have later throughout the day? And then you just take advantage of whatever opportunities are available to you during the time that you are away. If you're on vacation and part of your vacation is enjoying the food that's available wherever it is you're staying, I always recommend enjoying the food at the destination in which you are staying at, but stay within the guidelines of you wanting to look and feel your best while you are on your earned vacation. There's nothing worse than going on vacation and not having confidence in how you feel in your own skin. So try to avoid foods that you know will make you feel bloated, make you feel fatigued, make you feel irritable, whatever it is, and stick to the foods that you have identified as working for you. There's no need to fast for 20 hours a day when you're on vacation, because part of vacation is, like I said, enjoying the food at the place that you are at. But just make sure that you're not going to ruin how you feel and ruin your confidence about you because you made a poor food choice. So that's how I spend my time when I'm away from home. I look for opportunities to fast, but then I also look for opportunities to enjoy where it is that I am at. Then when I come home, I do the reverse of what I did when I was traveling to my destination. I pick a point in the last day of my trip to start my fast. I fast all the way through the next morning, and I do my travel fast on the way home. So I don't bring anything. I don't buy anything with the exception of water or black coffee, and I don't accept anything. And I have a nice long fast on the way home. This allows me an opportunity for my hunger hormones to get reset, for me to drain the tanks because maybe I consumed more than I usually do. Maybe I didn't expend as much as I usually do. So you get a chance to drain those tanks. You get to reset your mindset about how you're showing up around food. I stay fasted if possible through the night. Again, I just kind of see how my body feels when I get back home. I like to unpack, get myself situated back at home, go to bed, wake up, and then see how I'm feeling in the morning. If I can get through the morning with some water and some black coffee, I fast until my next break fast time because then I'm back on schedule. So you don't really skip a beat if you can implement this travel fast schedule. Find opportunities to fast while you're at your destination. Stick to foods that you know serve you while enjoying your time away, and then bring that fast right back in on the way home. And then the last little tip I want to give to you, especially for those of you, if you're feeling anxious or you're feeling stressed out about going away and what you're gonna have to deal with when you come home, is don't have any regrets. If you have a plan before you leave about what it is you are going to allow in your window of fasting and feasting, and you stick to what you plan, then you don't have anything that you have to regret when you come home. If you go into vacation or a travel experience and you don't have your mind already made up about what it is you're going to allow in and what you're going to absolutely say no thank you to because you've already decided it doesn't serve you, then oftentimes what happens is we have the delayed onset regret, right? We come back from vacation, we're feeling like everything's great, and about 2 or 3 days later, the inflammation, the bloat, the achiness, the insomnia, the fatigue kicks in. And then that's when the self-sabotaging starts to kick in, the negative self-talk. I do this every time I go on vacation. I gain 10 pounds every time I go on vacation. What is wrong with me? And we go into this downward spiral, which often leads to us never exiting vacation. We're repeating the behavior we did on vacation because we're feeling some sort of way because of the thoughts in our head about how disappointed we are in ourselves. Don't create disappointment where disappointment isn't needed or isn't useful for you. So create some boundaries, create some rules, create some flexibility before you leave. Stick to that plan while you're away. And then when you come home, everything will just slide right back into your routine. Everything will slide back into normal and you will have no regrets. Most women who practice this travel fasting lifestyle, or what I like to call the travel fast, come back and report that they've actually lost weight on vacation because it is so easy to do. And they thrive in that fasting environment because they've already made up their mind about how it is they're going to show up for themselves. And they want to truly enjoy their time away and not do any harm to themselves. So let's see if you can be that woman that goes on vacation or goes on a travel experience, maybe for work, or just something that you're going to step away from your or everyday normal life routine, and see if you can come back with a completely different experience than you're used to, simply because you created a plan, you implemented the fast on the front end, you implemented the fast on the back end, and you allowed yourself some freedom and flexibility in the middle with the mindset of you already know what you're going to do so that you can continue to look and feel your best. It's a super powerful thing to do and a really fun thing to do once you practice it and see how it works in real life. So let me know in the comment section, do you have a trip planned this spring or this summer? Are you going to go on vacation? Where are you going? Are you going to implement this travel fast and see how beautifully it can work for you? It's a super fun thing to do. I can't wait to hear about all your travels, where you're going to go. And I want to know that you're going to practice this while you're away so you won't skip a beat. Thanks so much for tuning into today's video. I hope this helps you create the mindset that you can go on vacation and everything is going to be okay. No need for stress, no need for anxiety. You are in the power position. Make sure you leave a comment below. Make sure you like this video. And if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. It really does help our community grow and it helps these videos get out into the hands of women who need to hear them.